Hi everybody, Bread Brown here. So today is actually the 4-year mark of when Dad passed. So I just wanted to do a video. Honestly, the days leading up to today, I was trying to think of something that I could do special on today. Like go fishing, target practice, just different things, like make some of his favorite food. But as the day grew closer, it felt too much like I was preparing to celebrate something. And today, for me, I understand if other people do special things on the so many year mark of when they lost somebody. It's everybody's right to grieve the way that they choose, and everything. And for me, it just felt too much like I was trying to think of something to celebrate. And I don't want to celebrate today, because 4 years ago today, my life changed so much, and not for the better. That's not to say I haven't had wonderful things happen in that time. I've had new nephews and great memories with my family. I've gotten new pets, new adventures. But life will never be the same without Dad. And that's the hard part, and that's the part I don't want to celebrate. That's not to say I'm making this video, but I don't know, I just didn't want to do something celebratory, I don't think that's a word, because I miss my dad every day, all day, but as this day grew closer, I obviously miss him a bit more, and I think it's just because it reminds me of the day he passed. And it just brings up all those memories that I don't necessarily want to forget, but I don't want to think about, if that makes any sense. And I obviously know I'm not the only person who has lost somebody in their life. This is just, my feelings toward my loss, and, the way that I grieve. I'm a shy person, so I don't put my feelings out there very much, and I don't like to, but I also want to, honor Dad's memory, and I want his memory to live on, and that's why it hurts, but I want to talk about him. I want to make videos about him, not just on today. That's why I like to talk about it and remember him, even if it hurts, which it does. I'd be lying if I said it didn't hurt, because of that, I miss him a lot. And 4 years ago today, which in a way it seems like yesterday I saw him for the last time, but in another way it seems like so long ago. It seems like I haven't seen him in ages. And I know 4 years is quite a while, honestly, but yeah, so I just wanted to come on here and say hi, and today is 4 years since Dad passed. And I think my main reason for really wanting to do the video is, like I mentioned, I want, his memory to live on, and I want people to keep saying his name. Billy Brown and Dad, for me and for my siblings and Mom and all, I don't want to quit saying his name, or I guess I just don't want his name to die too, if that makes sense. And that's why, I don't know, I don't want to celebrate today, but I want to celebrate him, and I want to celebrate him on days that aren't just today. But, today, 4 years ago, is a day that my life changed a lot, A piece of me died that day too, I'm not gonna lie. And like I said, that doesn't mean I'm not happy, and I haven't had great times in those 4 years, but I miss him every day. And I wish so much it could have been different, and him be here, but life happens the way it is supposed to, and I do know that. But yeah, I guess that is it. I didn't want this video to be as long as I think it's going to be. But yeah, I just wanted to remember Dad today. Not celebrate it, but remember him. Because it is obviously a specific day in my life. Not my favorite day, not gonna lie. but it is what it is. And as long as we just keep those who we have lost and that we love alive through memories and stories, that's what is important. And of course they're still with us, just in a different way. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I'm sorry for anybody else who has lost a loved one. I have gotten people have asked me, like, how do you grieve? How do you, get over it? And things like that. And for me, I think everybody grieves in their own way. I don't think that's something that somebody can tell you how to do it. I think you just have to do it in your way and in your time. I don't think there is any time limit on grieving. I never want to forget Dad and it feel less painful. And I know if you're not grieving, that doesn't mean you forgot the person. I don't mean it like that. But I loved Dad so much, and that's why it hurts. And I think that's the thing. It's like, I don't know, I loved him so much. And that's the most painful part. But yeah. I hope everybody has a wonderful day and stays warm or cool, depending on the weather where you are. God bless, guys.
If tears could build a stairway and memories a lane, we'd walk right up to heaven and bring you back again. It broke our hearts to lose you, but you did not go alone. For part of us went with you the day God called you home. God looked around his garden and he found an empty place. Then he looked down upon the earth and he saw your precious face. He put his arms around you and he lifted you to rest. God's garden must be beautiful. He always takes the best. Yes, he always takes the best. We knew that you were suffering. We knew you were in pain. We knew you'd never get well on this earth again. So he closed your weary eyes and he whispered, peace be thine. Then he took you up to heaven, so gentle and so kind.